Greetings to you all. We are talking about the Green Revolution in Cameroon under the leadership of President Amadou Adhijo. So, the Green Revolution was a set of modern techniques used in the advancement of Cameroon's agricultural sector. We are going to be talking about the reasons for the Green Revolution, how it was implemented and its effectiveness, and lastly, the shortcomings of the Green Revolution in Cameroon.
Okay, we'll be talking on the reasons for the Green Revolution in Cameroon. One of the reasons for the Green Revolution in Cameroon was for the production and provision of food in both quality and quantity to feed the population. The second reason was to create employment. The rate of unemployment in Cameroon was alarming, so the president had to look for a means to create employment for its people. The third reason was for the production of raw materials. Many European countries, North American countries, and Asian countries needed raw materials like cocoa, timber, rubber, which Cameroon could afford and could produce. Thank you.
Another reason for the introduction of Green Revolution in Cameroon by President Amadou Adhijo was to provide assistance to farmers through loans, pesticide distribution, and other yielding varieties, among other.
Another point, we have conservation of species. Without the farmers who continue to present species and crops and domestic animals, birds, fishes, took cultivation, husbandry, poultry and fishery and forestry, many species would have been extinct. Through agriculture that has been in practice over the ages, species in various agriculture sectors have been preserved from generation to generation. Some have even gone through improvement processes like crossbreeding, which aid in producing better grades of crops, animals, fowls, fishes, and trees, etc. Another reasons we have foreign exchange. Cameroon cannot do without participating in foreign trades as a modern nation. According to economists, there will be no balancing of payment if Cameroon only buys from our global counterparts. So therefore, the importance of agriculture in regards to foreign trade is that it helps the countries exchange its agricultural products such as cocoa, palm oil, palm kernel, animal skins, etc. with foreign goods brought into the country. Another point we have, it boosts the export of the country. Exportable goods in Cameroon such as timbers, rubbers, cocoa, ethanol, and many more are all products of the agricultural sector of the economy. Most of the raw materials needed for booming manufacturing sectors in these countries are agricultural produce from Cameroon. The export sector of Cameroon would be incomplete without agriculture, which apart from crude oil, represents the country's primary source of export.
Okay, we'll be talking about the effectiveness and implementation of the Green Revolution in Cameroon. National agro-pastoral shows were organized or held in Buea in the year 1973. These shows were put in place to call or bring about competition amongst agricultural sectors or agricultural workers.
Okay. Also, for the implementation of Green Revolution in Cameroon, state cooperatives were created, and 2 agronomy schools were also created in Chang and in Bamboo. So these cooperatives were created to encourage farmers for a greater output. So these state cooperative societies that were created included the CBCs, the palm oil, the Sumokam, which gave Cameroon a greater output in its economy. Also, these cooperative societies increased the productivity of Cameroon from the year 1973, which was about 37,000 tons to 44,000 tons by the year 1995. Thank you.
Also, following the Green Revolution in Cameroon, many companies were created, such as the CDC, the palm oil, the sugar palm, which I will lay emphasis on this CDC. This CDC was created mostly for the to create employment in Cameroon. So during during the Green Revolution, CDC was created mostly for employment, to increase the level of employment in Cameroon. Also, during the Green Revolution, it led to an increase in infrastructural development, which many farm-to-market road was created to enable farmers to transport their product from farm to the market.
Well, to ensure greater funding, the Minister of Agriculture budget was increased from 3 to 6 billion in 1975 and also to 6.7 billion in 1970.
Talking on the shortcomings of the Green Revolution was short-lived as the initiator, Amadou Adhijo, resigned in 1982, 9 years barely after the introduction of the Green Revolution. This was short-lived because it left the future of the Green Revolution uncertain. Also, the franc CFA was devalued and the subsidies of the farmers were no longer needed. Thank you.
Also, the outbreak of the global economy in the 1980s saw the prices of the agricultural produce, notably coffee and cocoa, drastically reducing, which made the farmers to abandon the farmlands. Thank you.
Another shortcoming of the Green Revolution in Cameroon was the fact that it led to soil erosion. This is because since as the president encouraged agriculture, many farmers were encouraged to go into agriculture, thereby reducing the soil development.
That was it for the reasons and the implementation and the effectiveness and the shortcomings of the Great Revolution in Cameroon's agricultural sector. But however, it didn't last long because President Amadou Adhijo resigned, which has led to the which is leading to the slow downfall of agriculture in Cameroon. So thank you for patiently watching.
Good game.